How many years were you a student?
I was a student for 7 years. I did architecture for 3 to start with, and then I jumped ship to do marketing psychology, and that was 4 years.
And then you became an intern.
Yes, I did.
Through adopting interns.
Yes, it was. Yes.
And how did you find out about that?
It was through the career service at the university, and actually the Strathclyde lecturers all pushed the idea of an internship. They really said that, you know, if you're looking for experience in the industry, you might not get a full-time job to start with, but the best thing to do is an internship. And I had always thought internships were a bit, I don't know, making coffee and that kind of thing. But it wasn't like that at all, and I was thrown in the deep end as such. And I was dealing with people quite high up in the business, and I didn't think I would get near them to start with. I thought I might be put in the corner and get to sort of put reports together and stuff like that, but I wasn't. I was sort of thrown in, and it was great fun to start with. And I think the way that the programme was set up, there was always a hope that I would be kept on after the 3 months. And I think that, along with the challenge of being an intern, you know, drove me to actually...
What was your confidence level like when you started?
Interesting enough, it was, well, I like to think I was very confident, but I think I was actually sort of watching my step a little bit, trying to make sure that I wasn't out of place, that I wasn't out of my depth. But as it got closer to the end, and when they said to me, like, Lindsey, there's a chance you're going to get kept on here, and I guess, well, what have I got to lose? Might as well just go for it. And I like to think that I'm quite a chatty person. You probably see that from this video. I don't stop talking. So it was nice to be able to speak to people, and I think they gave me a pretty good chance. They didn't just put me in a corner, they let me talk, and that was great.
Would you recommend internship to other people?
Absolutely. And if you had asked me this a year ago, I would have said, maybe not. But definitely. And even, you know what, even if there's no chance, or even if there's limited chance of actually getting kept on in a business, then just do it, because you're out there, there's nothing compares with being thrown in a business. And even getting to see the way it works, even seeing the different departments working together, how quickly proposals get put together, how to write, how to talk, how to present, it's so beneficial. Internships are so beneficial in that way.
And the link between architecture and businesses?
I thought you might ask that. There isn't one, I don't think. But when we were doing architecture at uni, they always told us that it would be difficult to find a job. They always said to us that we might struggle. You know, 7 years down the line, that's you an architect, but you've got nothing really to show for it. You've got no job. You have to start up your own thing, and that really didn't appeal to me. And also, I think I feel a little bit as an architect. I'm not quite as mad as I think you need to be. I've got the chatting thing down to an art, but not quite the madness.
So is Percepta a dull, boring business then?
No, it's definitely not. And that was actually one of the first things I learned about it. It's quite zany, and there's a lot of things going on. And certainly Alan Meldrum, the manager, he's quite sort of chatty. He'll go around talking to everyone. Doesn't matter what level you are at. You get lots of different things thrown at you, you're dealing with different people, you're speaking to folk based down south, you're speaking to folk based in South Africa or Australia, which I've never done that before, even through uni, so even that in itself was really exciting for me.
Eye-opening, life-changing opportunity?
Oh, definitely, absolutely, absolutely.